Yo, peoples! Qushu92 here, and welcome back to yet another iteration of Qushu Views Anime! Onwards to the next episode of One Piece, so let's get it started! In the last episode, ladies and gentlemen, it pretty much ended with Kid gathering up so much metal in his hands and then just embedding Scratchman and Pooh into a wall with Punk Gibson. His dream broken? The trap that lures Sanji. Now imagine for a second getting punched in the face. Now imagine getting not only punched in the face, but getting a gigantic metallic hand shoved so hard into your entire body that it embeds you into the wall and then crushes the wall on top of that. Oh, this was so impactful they had to do the three-part camera angles. Oh, they decided not to give Queen that overly developed fat neck he had in the last episode. It seems that the animation style has returned to how it was before. And since Kid did so much extra with his costume and pretty much attacked with it, he pretty much came out of the costume that Kinemon had set for him. And now Queen is starting to realize that since Kid is out of Udon, not all is as it would seem at Udon. Because if you remember, Babanuki pretty much told him that everything was fine before. And here we find out that Scratchman and Pooh was working with Kaido all this time. You know, in the reflection of Kid inside of the Pooh's glasses right there, they didn't give him his, his red lips like they normally do. And Kid falls victim to Scratchman's Devil Fruit. Alright, looks like Kid's entire crew is starting to join in the fight now. And they've all returned to their regular clothes. Queen, did you get new glasses? Because I distinctly remember your eyes popping those lenses out beforehand. Just saying. They must have spare glasses around or they regenerate, you know, like a Logia's clothes does. Hey, there's Panda Man! You don't see him all that often. See? Here's the thing about the Beast Pirates. They're not exactly smart. They're not smart. They're fighting a dude that is basically able to weaponize their very own weapons against them. You attack a man who can pretty much take control of metal, and you use metal weaponry? Yeah. It shows you that you don't need to be smart to be in Kaido's crew, you just need to be strong. And we got a big old dude popping in, just causing damage. Now here's the thing, when I read about this dude in the chapter itself, Hacha! One of the numbers! See, when I read about this guy in the chapter he was in, I kind of like the way I did his voice. He was all like, ha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha, like, ha-cha-cha-cha-cha. But I guess they're not going to do that with his voice here, obviously. And now he's clashing with Kid. I like how they have the word bomb printed on the head of this arrow. Just so you know, it's a bomb. Luffy! Look at Luffy being the sensible one in amongst these two right now. Then there's Zoro just doing work. Good lord, I wish they still supported Pirate Warriors 4. We could get a black-suited Zoro with a costume and then Luffy's costume when he gets to Onigashima right now. If they still supported the game, we could get that. So many missed opportunities just because you wanted to make a quick game. I thought they were running away. And they're too busy arguing with one another. It took Zoro saying, hey, I'm gonna be the one to take Kaido's head all of a sudden just for them to get back on track again. And Apu is still on him with his music devil fruit again. Can you imagine fighting someone with that type of devil fruit and you don't know what's going on? I wonder if we're ever gonna get any new transition scenes since we're in a new string of episodes. Because it's always the same one. I'm just wondering. Not that I have any problem with it. I'm just wondering if we're gonna get anything new on top of these different transitions. Killer doing all that talking and they still can't hear him because they got their hands over their ears. But in retrospect, when you think about it, Scratchman's Devil Fruit kind of works like a quirk from My Hero when you think about it. It only works if you can hear it. But if you close up your ears, then it has no effect on you. So his devil fruit ability is just like a quirk with that one type of drawback, because all quirks have drawbacks to them. Then we got the Chanter back. After they were knocked off by King, after they were knocked off by King, looks like the Charlotte children are coming back. I ain't gonna lie, Kinemon actually looks kind of boss in something other than robes. Especially when he's got those boots on and everything. I wonder how Law came up with the idea that, you know what, for my pirate ship, I'm gonna have a submarine. I wonder where the inspiration for that came from. Because everyone else is just using regular ships. And if they want to go underwater, they gotta get it coated at Sabaody. But Law, he's pretty much the only pirate that I know of that can circumvent that whole thing. So it never dawned on me, but I always wondered where the inspiration for his polar tank came from. Look at Nami and Carrot using their feminine wiles to get by. Okay, I'm not even gonna question how Shinobu managed to look at the pile of dudes she did that, you know, ball crusher to. How? I'm not even gonna question it. The word how came out of my mouth, but I don't even want to think about it. How she was able to do that in a split second to every single one of those guys. How? Oh, great, I forgot. Sanji's here. And whenever it's woman related, look at him. Look at him. His nose is wide open already. If Luffy gets distracted by meat, and Zoro gets distracted by sake, then Sanji gets distracted by women. Look at him! Look at him! That dude is floating! That dude is floating! When you have friends as your allies who understand the situation, it makes your efforts that much less stressful. Oh, is Sanji back? Already? You didn't last very long, did he? And you still got Kid, Killer, Luffy, and Zoro still wreaking havoc in every location they go to. Ooh, this is a nice track, and this is a nice slideshow of shots that are happening right in front of us. Hey, wait, what happened to all the blood? Ah, so now we know why Killer is laughing the way he is. And Orochi was the one that gave it to him. Wait, we've never seen Killer's face, have we? So to see his what appears to be blue eyes? You know what, I'm a bit of a dum-dum. I completely forgot his time as Hitokiri Kamazo was his face. I really had a major brain fart in that moment. Ignore what I said earlier. Here's Who's Who and his weirdo cat crew. That cat man looks just as weird as he did in the chapter itself. And they all know Flash Step for some reason. No, looks to be like a little bit of a conspiracy going on between the Tobiropo and Queen right now, and they each have someone they want to kill as well. The plot thickens! On the next episode of One Piece, reinforcements arrive! The commander of the Whitebeard Pirates! Fushjo Marco! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, yet another great episode of One Piece. The animation that we saw in the last episode was not really present here in this one. Not as prevalent in this one, but the animation was still good. There were some moments where, like, Kid's lipstick around his lips was gone when you see his face in the reflection of Scratchman's glasses. I know his name is Apu, but I like to call him Scratchman. So that was there, and I had like a major brain fart when I was trying to remember, wait, did we ever see Killer's face? But then I remembered that, you know, he had this time as Hitokiri Kamazo, and then you could see his face. Even though it was kind of wrapped up in bandages, you can clearly see his blue eyes and everything. So ignore that brain fart moment I had earlier. I corrected myself because I remembered. But overall, pretty good episode. And then you have the Charlotte children returning, and from what the preview says of the next upcoming episode, we have a certain person from the Whitebeard Pirates who's going to be showing up for whatever reason. I won't go into details about that, but you guys are gonna have to see that in the next episode. But I enjoyed myself nonetheless, and I hope you did as well. So with that being said, hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed what you saw here today, then consider subscribing because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. So have a fantastic day, and once again, as always, later, peoples.